LA Police Gear Urban Ops Pants. Quick editorial note, if you got an early pair of these pants, they are labeled the Shrike Pants. After LA Police Gear came out with them, they decided to change the name to the Urban Ops Pants. And I assume that the newer versions of these have a tag to reflect that name change. Side note there. If you're familiar with LA Police Gear, you know that their stuff, the stuff that they make, the LA Police Gear branded stuff, comes at an incredible value. The price on these pants, $19, $18.99. Can I find some faults with these pants, some things I'd change? Absolutely. But for $19 for a pair of pants, it's really hard to fault them. They're a third of the price of most of the other tactical pants out there these days. And again, for that price, it's really kind of hard to go wrong. These pants are initially intended not so much apparently for true law enforcement work, but for more everyday use, hiking, that type of thing, according to what LA Police Gear has to say about them. They come in a bunch of colors, 8 colors. I will put them up on the screen here so I don't have to just list them all. Fabric is a 60-40 cotton polyester ripstop blend. You can see the ripstop here. I've washed these several times. This is the brown, and over time the fabric, it is going to fade. It's going to happen with any dark fabric, no matter how good or how expensive the quality on them. It will happen. The lighter pants, not going to happen quite as much. Not a big deal. Just be aware of that. Taking a look at these pants, let's look at the way they're made, starting up at the top. Note on the sizing of these pants, LA Police Gear pants seem to come pretty small. I normally wear a 32, I bought these in a 34 and they fit perfect. I had the same thing with their previous LA Police Gear operator pants. So just something to note when you're looking at ordering them to get the right size. The top here, the waist, there are 6 belt loops, 2 on the front and 6 on the back. They will accommodate a 2-inch belt. Elastic on the side here, my preferred method of stretch other than the telescoping. Side elastic there, you'll get an extra, I don't know, 2 inches out of it, I'd say, between the two sides. On the front here, there is a brass button with the little sort of Target logo on there. And then under that, there is a brass YKK zipper with a nice decent sized zipper pull so that the zipper pull will not get stuck down in the bottom here like some pants, hello 511, where you can't get to it. On the inside, no secondary button. Nothing fancy in there. LA Police Gear tag back here. FYI, the pants are made in China, for those of you that are interested. We'll go over here, list some of the features of the pants. Otherwise, we'll zip them back up. Up on the front here, there is a single pocket up here. It is 6 3/4, I believe. 6 3/4 inches deep by 3.5 inches. You can use this for a lot of different things. For me, I use it for my cell phone. Swallows it right up. Pocket goes down to about here. Pretty easy access. I can just push it up. Cell phone comes out. You can put magazines in here. You can put whatever you want in there. Personally, I put my cell phone in there. If I could change something with the pants, I'd like to have 2 of them. Again, just a personal preference. Carry my personal cell phone here, my work cell phone over here. Again, $19 pair of pants. What can you say? The front pockets here, they are angled such that if you wanted to put a knife down in them here, the knife will sit in this little angled area, still with plenty of room to get into the pocket. I usually have a knife and a pen over in my right pocket here while I'm at work. Again, still plenty of room to get in there. Pockets could be reinforced here for knives, but again, $19 pair of pants, can't complain. Moving down, the crotch is articulated. A little extra ease of movement. Moving down a little bit, the knees also articulated. Extra movement in the crotch, extra movement in the knees and the bottoms. Just a plain bottom. No blousing strap holes, but again, these pants not really designed for true law enforcement. On the side here, super large cargo pocket. The pocket is angled such that when you're sitting, the idea is you can open it and get into it a little bit easier in a seated position. Size on this pocket, the back is 9 inches, the front is about 7 3/4 inches, and it is 7.5 inches across. 2 Velcro closures in here make for easy access, and on the inside, no dividers, just one big pocket. Another nitpick, I would like some dividers in there for putting cell phone, magazine, whatever. Again, $19 pair of pants, hard to complain. It does blouse out on the back and the bottom, gonna give you a little bit extra space. And then on the top here, there is a little pass-through. You can use that for different things. LA Police Gear talks about using it to slip magazines into your pocket or anything else you want to slip into your pocket without actually opening it. For me, a lot of times I take my knife and I'll stick my knife in here. And I thought initially this would be too floppy carrying it around, but it actually works very well. When you're up walking, it's held in there just snug enough. It's not too low. It's not banging on things. If you don't need to get into the pocket, if you need to get into the pocket, don't put your knife here. But I found this actually works pretty well for putting the knife. It makes this pocket even a little bit more free, and it keeps your knife kind of down out of the way if you like. So just another option for stuff to put there. On the other side, I've seen some complaints on the left side pocket. There is the LA Police Gear logo. There you have it. People have complained about this, that they don't want it there. Would I prefer it not be there? Yeah, I could kind of take it or leave it. I guess I'd maybe prefer that it not be there. Not a huge deal. Looking at the LA Police Gear website, some people have complained saying that they do private security work and they don't want their pants to say police because then the bad guys might see it. But okay, this little word police, it's 1/4 of an inch tall. 1/4 of an inch tall. And it's the same color stitching as the fabric. If the bad guy gets close enough to you to be able to read that little word police, you have other problems. So not a big deal. LA Police Gear says they're evaluating it. Maybe in future pants they won't have it there. But that again, these pants were designed not so much for actual police work, but more just for everyday use, for hiking, that sort of thing. And so the word police on the pants isn't so much, well, shouldn't be as much of a deterrent, and it's more just kind of them branding their pants that normal people are going to wear. And finally, onto the back. In the back there are 2 patch pockets. They are just wide open pockets, no closures. They are 6 3/4 inches deep by about 5 inches across. There's 2 of those. Nothing else fancy in back. Might not put your wallet here. They're not going to be the most secure, but whatever else you need to stick back there, you can certainly do that. There we go with the construction, the features of these pants. Let's go ahead and throw them on and see how they fit. All right, here we go with the fit of these pants with them on. They are cut pretty generously, so if you've got big thighs, there's plenty of room in here for them. The seat, also plenty of room back there. It's not too snug back there. These back pockets while we're here, just the normal pockets. If you want to put your wallet back there, you could. It's far enough down in there. It's probably not going to be too big of a problem. It's comfortable. Not too easy of access, but they are just open. Probably kind of like a jean pocket, maybe just slightly looser because the material is a little bit thinner. Up in the front here, there's a cell phone pocket. Easy access if you want to keep your cell phone in there. Pretty deep, pretty out of the way. These side pockets, they've got the notch here, such that if you're going to put your knife and a pen here, still plenty of room to get in and around that. For me, like I had mentioned, I was taking my knife a lot of times, and I put it down here in this side pocket. And even my heavier knife, like my Hinderer, I thought it would be too floppy in here. It's really been perfectly fine. This paramilitary too is even lighter, but sits in there with no problem. It's out of the way, it's easy access, and then that gives you even that much more room for getting into your pocket if you want to do that, or keep it just out of the way if you're not going to carry a pen. That much more extra space. On the other side, I've got my flashlight. Again, plenty of room there. Put my wallet in my front pocket, no problems there. These side pockets, obviously, if you're going to keep a knife here, you're not going to be able to get into it there. But otherwise, they're easy access. You can get down in there for whatever you need to. The logo here you can see on the side. I don't know how it's shown up in the video, but I think you're probably not going to be able to see it. And again, the complaints about it, you're wearing a pair of tactical looking pants. So if that doesn't give you away as being something law enforcement or whatever in your job, I think this little 1/4 inch word police on here is not going to give it away any further. On the side here, the belt loops, I saw one complaint about the side belt loop here if you were wearing an outside the waistband holster being too far back for a 3 o'clock carry. It's really not a problem. The back of the holster might go here and the front of it come up around here. It's really perfectly placed. No complaints there. Sitting in your car, these side pockets are designed so that you're supposed to be able to get into them a little bit easier with them being angled. Does that work? Yeah, pretty well. I mean, you can still get into them. Not a big deal, I think. Your cell phone is going to be trapped in here a little bit, so if you need to get to it, just kind of lift up a little bit and you can get in there and get that out. Also, don't find that too big of a deal. So there you go, LA Police Gear Urban Ops pants. Fantastic pants for $19. Are there some things that I would change or improve about them? Sure there are, but for $19, it's really hard to fault them for the quality, the comfort, all the stuff that's built into them. Really can't go wrong with them. Check them out in all the colors. I'll post some links up here to some of my other LA Police Gear reviews, and as always, appreciate you watching.